Hello, welcome to a quick overview of Bitcoin technical analysis price movement. So let's get into it. I'm going to show you different possibilities of bear case and bull case here. So we are now in daily time frame. Let's take a look at the bear case scenario first. So here I have completed 5 impulsive waves to the highest 69k. So from this fifth wave we are going to experience a down movement, I said a corrective move to the downside. So in this corrective move to the downside we have you can say it's an impulsive wave down, 1 2 3 4 5 wave down, but I'd rather say it's a corrective triple wave correction, WXYZ. So I'm going to show you this. We have impulsive move down to the wave W here, and then a correction to the wave X around here, and then another impulsive move down to the wave Y here. And right now we are in the direction to the wave X here, the second X wave, and we are still going to experience the last wave down to wave Z around here, which is around, based on the Fibonacci retracement, it's around 10k or maybe $8,800. So we have this 5 impulsive move, or I'd rather say a triple correction wave, WXYZ. In this we are in the direction from this Y wave here to X wave here. So inside this wave we have a nice setup of 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 and completed the X wave, or we can also call it WXY correction, WXY around here, something like that. Now let's take a look at the bull case scenario. Yeah. So while the bear case scenario I have a triple correction wave, in the bull case scenario I only have a double correction wave, which is WXY wave. So from the 69k high here we have an ABC correction to the wave W, and a triangle wave to the wave X here, and another ABC correction to the wave, the last wave ABC to the last wave, which is a wave Y here. Now after this triple correction complete, which is, I can assume it's already complete in this bull case scenario, now we are going to have another impulsive move upside from the 17k low here. Now we are going to make our first impulse to the first wave around here, which is conclude with 5 wave movement, impulsive movement. And here we are still going to the first wave of this impulsive movement, which is already form a pattern 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4. Now we are going to the fifth wave here. That's from the daily perspective. That's the bull case scenario from the daily time frame, based on my assumption. And this point here I get it from Fibonacci retracement. This wave 3 here I get it from 161 Fibonacci retracement, and also this wave 5 here I get another from 161 Fibonacci retracement around here. So yeah, you got the point. Let's go to the lower time frame, which is a 4-hour time frame. Yeah, before we go to the 4-hour time frame, I'm going to show you why I used a double correction move and not a triple correction move, because I cannot find any way to count the 5th complete wave below without going to 10k or 88k like we have here. For example, if I assume this is a 1, this is a 2, this is a 3, this is a 4, this is a 5, it cannot work because this obviously this wave 4 here is higher than this wave 1 here, so that it's breaking the rule. So that's why I just can't find a way to configure how to make it a 5th completed wave, impulsive wave down without this wave 5 here. So I just use, for this bull case scenario, I just use a double combo wave, double correction wave, which is WXY, and also inside this each impulsive wave we have a correction, ABC correction, and another ABC correction here. So we are now going to another impulsive wave up. Yeah. Now let's go to the 4-hour time frame. So I have two bull case scenario in 4-hour time frame. The first is still based on Elliott wave. I have this 5-wave impulse here, WXY already complete. Now we are in the first impulsive movement to the first wave here. Inside this first wave we have a 5 impulsive wave, which is this is a 1, a 2, and I assume this is a 3 and a 4 and a 5 around here. So inside this wave 1 here we have another 5-wave impulse and ABC. This is a flat ABC. You found it sometime, and you have a correlating pattern 1 2 1 2 to finish in wave 3 here, and I assume that this wave 4 already complete here because we have a breakout around here. So it makes sense to assume that the wave 4 here is already complete, and now we are going to the wave 5 here. That's the first bull case scenario that I have. Also considering that we are sit nicely above this parabolic line here, and we have a pitchfork here, and the price move out away from the fork channel, and I have another pitchfork here. Okay, so when the price is correlating up to this 5th wave to make the first impulsive wave here, maybe it will stay within this fork channel. So let's take a look at the second bull case scenario in 4-hour time frame that I have. It's actually the same, but let me show you this. So in this fork channel bull case scenario, I already assumed that the wave 3 here is already complete, and we also already completed the wave 4 here. But in my second bull case scenario here, I assuming that the third wave here haven't completed yet. So we are still in the direction to the wave 3 here. So we have the wave 1 here, an ABC correction here to the wave 2, and a correlating pattern wave 1 2 1 2 1 2, and now we are in wave 3 here. So from this wave 3, of course, we are going to have a correction, an ABC correction to the wave 4, and another impulsive wave to the wave 5 here, which is make a first impulsive wave to the upside, and then we are going to have a big correction down like ABC or WXY. Now let's go to the lower time frame, which, oh sorry, let's take a look at our bear case scenario first. So this is the bear case scenario. It's a little bit, I don't want to work with this because the wave count is a little bit tricky. I am using, yes, let's assume that we have a fifth impulsive wave down, 1 2 3 4 5, or a triple correction wx y x z. We have completed yx here, and now we are in the direction to the wave x here, considering that we have a breakout recently. So here what I'm going to say is that we have a correction wave W here, and an X here, and a Y here, a second X here, and Z. We are now in the direction to the wave Z here to complete the X wave, to move down to the Z wave down below here. So that's the only possible bear case scenario that I have. We also have this wave W, we have an ABC correction to the wave W, and another ABC, which is wave Y, and set up 1 2 to the wave X here, and 1 2 ABC to the wave Y here, and then pause to the wave X, and an ABC to the wave Z. So that's the only possible bear case that I can find. Now let's go to the lower time frame here. Let's take a look at the bull case scenario first. So yeah, in this bull case scenario, it's also the same, assuming that the third wave here already complete and the fourth wave here also already complete. Now we are in our direction to the wave 5 here. So I actually open a long position since this range price here, about 22,700, to this side here, 26 my target, to the completed fifth wave. So assuming that first the price is breaking out from this parallel channel, and we have this join channel here, and the price also breaking out nicely, reaching the resistance around 24,300 here. And if it's able to break it, maybe the price will move to this first wave here that I made around 24.8, which is 1618 Fibonacci retracement from here to here. Sorry, I mean from this Y to this, from that. So yeah, that's the bull case scenario in lower time frame. Let's take a look at the bear case scenario now. In the bear case scenario, it's actually the same but a little bit different, because I assuming that the X wave here is already completely on. From the XY here, we already have a WXY correction to the wave X here. Now we are in our direction to the wave Z around here. So we are going to make an impulsive move to around here, 10K or 8800. And I also assume that this movement here as an impulsive wave to the first wave, and we are now in a correction to the second wave here. And after that, if this resistance level here, as you can see, that the price cannot break, maybe it will go to this third impulsive wave. But this bear case scenario cannot be in play if the price is actually moved above this resistance, because yeah, it's breaking the starting point from this first wave here. So yeah, that's my assumption, and I prefer I prefer this wave, this pattern around here, because it's the most available pattern. I think I can also count the wave correct. We have an A, B, C, another A, B, C. Yeah. But I tell you, the price is a little bit tricky to count. The wave is a little bit tricky to count because we have too many 1-2 set up and wave inside a wave, so it's just yeah. But my calculation is this wave one is about to this if this bull case scenario is about to play, it needs to reach higher to this waveform around here, which is 1618 Fibonacci retracement from this platform. So if the price is able to move down here, maybe first impulse around here to make it even more likely, confident enough for the market to move higher, and then we have having a correction here, and then yeah, it's more likely to reach this fifth wave or to complete this fifth wave after break above 25k. Why it must break above 25k? Because we have this line here, which is the events when the Bitcoin crashes, when the Luna crashes, and all crypto market is down. So yeah, okay, that's it. If you spot something wrong from this analysis, please let me know in the comment below, and thank you for joining me. Bye bye.